video time. And on this video, I'm going to try the impossible and take out this hub. Welcome back to another video, guys, and yes, in this video I'm going to try the impossible, because if you saw the brake video you'll realise that my disc here is rather worn, because I got what could only be described as my money's worth out of my brake pads without realising. That's what happens when you don't check things properly. So why is it going to be an impossible task? Well, to get this disc off I need to get the axle out. To get the axle out I need to undo this rather large nut here. Now, according to the manual, you're supposed to do it with the wheel on, the brakes on, the chain on, and somebody sitting on the bike with the foot on the brake, etc, etc, in order to remove this nut. Okay, before we go any further, don't forget, if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on your notifications, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future videos. So, what's the first thing we need to do? Well, obviously we need to pop out this, which is the cover. That's it, simple as. Now, here, which I'm hoping Creeper can pick up, and you can just see there, the actual nut is what's called staked in, so it's actually punched in, and we need to unstake that first. So that's our first job, is to actually get this out. So using a hammer and a screwdriver, we're going to try and unstake this. And obviously, I'm going to need to put a new nut on at the end. When I put it all back together again, he says, hopefully. There we go. That is unstaked. Now, how am I going to get this off? It's a very good question. I'm going to try to attempt to do it by using an axle stand, and I've put the nut on and it's wedged under that nut there. My body weight and a rather large 46mm socket, which has to go on this end here. So let's see if I can do this. He says, maybe not. That's not going to work. Bloody hell. That did it instead. That was actually easier than what I thought it was. Got there. Right. That is very, very rusty. Definitely need to do one of those. Now we have this nut off, there are some things we have to be careful of. So I'm going to show you. So we've got a normal washer. So it's basically nut. I'm just going to put a nut, you see. And then you've got this normal washer. And then you've got this conical washer, apparently, which is next. And you need to make sure you note which way round it goes. And that looks like it's kind of nastily seized on there. So I am actually wondering whether or not I'm going to have problems with these brakes. Because that's not moving anywhere. Okay. There we go. That's now moving. he says, gently, very gently. There she comes. I was expecting it to come off a little bit easier than that. There we go. Right, so we have to remember that that goes that way round. And if you look at that, that doesn't look... needs a good clean up, I think. So that should be that. And then this should come off. One hopes. Right, this is the cushions, which do need to be replaced, because they're not supposed to fall to pieces like that, and that should have just come off with it as one unit. So either somebody has put this together rather wrongly, or there's other issues afoot. That's coming off the spline. Okay, that's off the spline. And there's the spacer, which I don't want to lose either. So those two should be together. Put it that way. Now, hopefully, this will come out the other end. Ha 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 ha! Something says I should have brought my rubber mallet out. Let's move you over there. Let's see if you will come out as easy as you should do. And you're not, are you? If in doubt, hit it with an hammer. I can tell you now, that should have came out a damn sight easier than that, but it's out. So what I'm going to do now, as you'll see, before I say goodbye, yeah, that should not have come out that hard. That should not have been that hard to come out. But if you can see all the rust that's on there and all the gunk, that needs a bloody good clean up before it goes back on. Especially around the thread. Thread's quite bad. So what we have here, in the order that they came off, is the spacer, which is going to go on, the conical washer in the direction it came off, the normal washer, and the nut, which I shall get a new one of. So that's all in together, so I know where they came from. So it's a good way of remembering where they came from before they get cleaned up. So that's that. I'll move that out of the way. And then obviously with these bushings, so these are the cushions, which are solid. They should not be that solid, which explains a lot, and they shouldn't be broken like that. So that's a good reason to say they need to be changed as well. I thought they needed changing, and they do. They are rock hard. They should not be rock hard. They should be spongy to absorb a degree of torque, and they should be actually, if you look, so they should be like that, but they're not. So basically, poor maintenance before I got her, I would say. This is, or poor workmanship, one of the two. Because look, that's completely missing. So unless they should have been changed some time ago. And I've got one missing, which is over there. Oh no, hang on. I think that one goes. No, that can't go there, can it? Because that's a big one and that's a small one. Right. That definitely goes like that. Like that. That's a small one. So that would go there. So there's definitely, look, there is one missing. There's one missing. A huge chunk there, like so. So that's not good at all. And that also needs a good clean up inside there and all the way around. So there we go. That is the hub. That's the stub axle out. Join me back again when I take the actual bearing hub out, because I've got a feeling these bearings, well actually they feel alright actually. I think, oh no, they do feel loose. We'll have a look at these bearings, and I've got a feeling the most expensive one is the one that's buggered. Oh, yep. Bearings are knackered, so I need a new bearing. Anyway, it gets better and better and better. Good for you guys. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. As I said, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Any comments, which I'm sure there's bound to be, put them in the comment section below, and I'll catch you the next time on the next video. Cheerio. Arrivederci from me. Arrivederci from my poorly broken Scarlett. Cheerio.